Oh, I didn't see you there after I set up my lights, my camera, my monitor, and hit record. Well, good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I figured let's go through my morning skincare routine. When I posted my recent empties, I had mentioned that I'd been very consistent with my skincare routine and I am seeing the benefits of it. So I thought I would share my consistent skincare routine, starting off with my morning skincare routine because it's morning. So we're looking a little rough. It has been a month. I think we've just hit August, but August already feels like 2 years long. Okay, so this is going to be my exact morning skincare routine. I am in rough shape. I'm gonna add a little bit of brow and we may do a little just a little something right here, and then do just a really nice easy makeup look because I do have errands and responsibilities. All right, let's get started. This is my face wash. This is the Biologique Lait VIP 02, and I just take a couple pumps of that, and I am working this into dry skin. What have you guys been watching lately? I just binge watched Building the Band. I do have some thoughts. I don't know if you guys have been watching it, but I liked it. And my two favorite bands were the finalists and the winner, which was a surprise. All right, let me go wet my washcloth. Hold please. Got my wet washcloth. This is one of the disposable towels. Y'all, I swear I've had a migraine every day for the past 3 weeks. It's been way too much. Oh my goodness. But I really liked season 4. And they just, to me, prove something that I've always believed the science has proven. Like, there's no art, visual and performing arts, right? There's no art without feelings. There has to be something inside. That entire group was made up of people with pain and frustration. And don't let them open their mouth to sing it. And then the boys, like the boy bands, I like them, but they were irritating me because, you know, I want to be a boy band, but I don't want to be cringe like the 90s boy bands. That's like the girl group saying, well, we want to be a girl group, but we don't want to be cringe like the 90s girl groups. You mean like Destiny's Child? Hello, like, pay attention to who paved the way for the path that you want to take. If you watch the show, comment and let me know. Let me get my mirror. This is my little DERMAPLANING tool that I'm going to use. I'm actually going to do my brows also. Oh, I forgot the cling wrap. Well, it's just gonna have to stay because I'm not moving. I am gonna laminate my brows because I just feel like I need to do something. Okay, so let's do this. This is my little brow lamination kit, and I do have a full video on this. I'm actually gonna go make a cup of tea while this sets and I'll come back. But if you want to see my full brow lamination, you can check out, where did I put it? Up here? I think it goes up here, or maybe up here. I'll put it up there. I will say my skin is going through it. A lot of it is stress and just, I am on a little side quest right now, so okay. I'll be back. We're back with brows and tea. And I did just shave my little stash. There actually wasn't much. I started doing laser hair removal for my face and neck. I have a lot, right? And I feel like with the fungal acne, which we know is a type of folliculitis, things getting into those hair follicles, those pores, I'm like, it's too much. So we're trying to get rid of the hair to see if that helps. and I feel like it has. So the next thing that I do in the morning is I go in with my Prequel hypochlorous acid spray. I'm gonna cover my brows because you can't get them wet. But this is my little travel size that I bought to take with me, you know, to spray after being on the plane. What am I doing? Okay. So I'm all out on my full size, so I do need to restock on that. So let that dry. Remember, this is not a hydrating mist. Oh, antiseptic action, okay? So let this dry down. I am going to start off with my first layer. You guys already know if you know me. This is the Amorepacific Vintage Single Extract Essence, and this is just, okay, it's in Korean. Hey Siri, what's the ingredient in the Amorepacific Vintage Single Extract Essence?
Okay, I found this on the web for what's the ingredient in the Amorepacific Vintage Single Extract Essence. Check it out.
I feel like she should say it, because I could have just pulled up the website myself, no? Not technology being lazy. So this is just green tea, nothing else. And I had actually used this in the past a few times, and I finished it, and you know me, moved on, trying a bunch of other stuff. And I was thinking back and I was like, the glow on my skin isn't hitting the way it used to. At what point was the glow just glowing? And it was this. It was the era of this. So I got this, it's pricey. They were having a sale. And you know, I do use a few layers of this. So I did 2 layers of that. But it's just straight, like pure concentrated green tea, which is really nice. The second essence that I go in with, this is the BIOEFFECT Essence EGF, which is growth factors. I do really like their serum. The last time I ordered the serum, I ordered this to try. And then this one was sent to me, and I need to look this up too, because I swear to you, I'm using this and I'm like, oh, but what did it do? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you guys because I need to be responsible. A rich and gentle exfoliating water. Okay. Okay. I figured because of peel. Designed for everyday use to refine the skin surface and reduce irregularities for a smoother, flawless complexion that positively glows. The glow is there. Allantoin, ginseng. So I think what I do now, now that I'm looking up what I'm using, okay? And I'm this much. It's not that bad. The texture of this is a little bit thicker, I find, but again, it's still gentle. I usually do like to do like my exfoliating toner first, and then I go in with I do a face mist, then my exfoliating toner, then I would do my pats, you know, with my hydrating essences and stuff. The last thing is a little bit of this. I don't always do this, but I'm going to do it today. Holostress BHA, and I've been using this in a new way. Normally I do this on a cotton. I just take a teensy bit and I take my finger and I'm gonna do this on my nose. So I find when I'm consistent with my tretinoin, my pores just kind of get real black, right? I don't know, it's like the blackheads that are there just get really compacted in, and the tretinoin just isn't getting it out, which is so weird. But that's just what I have observed with my annoyingly congested pores, especially if I am missing a facial. If I was getting a monthly facial, that would help too, because I would get the extraction and, you know, then we just keep going. So I couldn't find my cotton pads and I was like, okay, let me just, and I just did this, and y'all, I swear the next day I was like, oh, moving forward. So this is what I've been doing just on the nose, okay, because that's just mostly where I need it right now. Actually, put a little bit here. Yeah, my pores, right, are something serious. My pores are from around the way because we've already done cold peel laser, we have done an RF microneedling, we have done PRP microneedlings, many sessions now. It's better, but I'm like, what's going to be my pores final boss? I'm so curious to meet this. I have a suspicious feeling it's going to be that RF laser combo. I've only done it once, so we'll see. I'm going to try it again and see with consistency how that goes. This eye cream, I forgot my eye cream upstairs, so can you see it? I grabbed this out of my desk. It's the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum with Ginseng and Retinal. Even though it's daytime, I don't know how much this retinol is actually retinol. Okay, my first serum, this is from SkinCeuticals. This is the P-TIOX. P-TIOX. And this is supposed to be Botox in a bottle. I don't know. I'm a very expressive person, but it has peptides, it's hydrating, doesn't break me out, so we'll do it. That's fine with me. I do have some friends who like used it, finished it, and reviewed it, and they do notice. And something that I've been hearing too, it helps with Botox. Like if you do get Botox and you use this, it kind of helps to prolong the effects of it. I'm just taking little dots and I'm putting it where I would kind of normally get my Botox. Mine has been wearing off real fast lately, and I'm like, in this economy, girl, please. Next serum, we're almost finished. This is the Chantecaille Vital Essence, and this is one of my favorite products from Chantecaille. Everybody needs this in their life. They just had their sale too. This is what we stock up on. Let's go, we're coming alive. Moisturizer from Chantecaille. This is the oil-free balancing moisturizer because, you know, your girl is oily queen. This looks like it's gonna be in our next empties, both of these. It's gonna be in our next empties very soon. And I'm gonna get some oil and just put that in my brow since we did the lamination. I put the Tatcha Camellia oil and I'm gonna do some Tatcha Kisu on the lips. Let's do a little makeup. Just really easy, really simple. I think I might do a tinted sunscreen today. All right, so our skincare is done. Let's see, I did do my ketonazole and I did do some of my everyday sunscreen. This is the one that I use every single day. I ordered this in stacks. I mean, actually, I just placed an order and I ordered 4. And they emailed me and they're like, yeah, you can only order 3 at a time, so we're refunding you. I was like, oh, okay, my bad. All right, so let's do a little bit of makeup. We're literally getting ready for the day together. So I have some newbies, okay, where I was gonna do my exact everyday routine, but I have some newbies. This is a chance to try it out. I have from Chantecaille. This is the Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 15. This is what that looks like. And SPF 15. But my friends from CoverGirl, they also sent a blurring skin tint with SPF 30, and this is a mineral sunscreen. The Chantecaille is not a mineral sunscreen. And I've mentioned before, my skin preference is mineral. This is not a toxic versus clean situation. My skin prefers zinc formulas, so I lean towards products that have zinc. Like this sunscreen that I use every day is a hybrid. We like zinc over here. So I feel like I might try these. So they did send a few shades. I feel like I might try this. It is SPF 30. It's overcast outside. So let's do, I have 420, 425, and 430. I'm gonna try 420. So it does say blurring, so I feel like that means matte. You know what I mean? Like anytime something says blurring, and the consistency is, it is thick, a little bit mousse-like. So I'm just gonna go in with this on my finger. Okay, this shade is not too bad. It's a little, it's a teeny bit light. I like how I just went into it and didn't try. I said a teeny bit light, and look at my face. In the mirror, in comparison to my neck, it's not bad. It's fine. I'm gonna take a little bit of the 425, yeah, because we just did 420. Which I probably should have done anyway. But this might be a little yellow. Let's see. The two together. But you see how matte this is. Oof. Once you say blurring, to have that blurring texture and property, but it feels lightweight. Doesn't feel like I have anything on.
A few moments later.
So I washed it off. I washed my face. I washed my face and I just redid my entire skincare routine. I didn't do the BHA again or the LumiPeel, but yeah, I had to wash it off. It's too, yeah, the texture was just not for me. That blurring, like exactly as I said, that heavy focus on trying to blur has those silicone-y ingredients in the formula the same way like primers do. I tried, but I did not like the texture on me. You saw the glow and prep that we started with, and it just, like, my skin looked dry, and it's because it just was suspended above my skin because all of the silicone-y stuff that's in it. I didn't look at the ingredients to know if it's specifically silicone, but I know silicone when I feel it, right, as a makeup artist. So moving on, we're just doing what I do. Okay, I put back on my sunscreen, I put back on my Dermatology. So we're just gonna do a little bit of the Chantecaille Future Skin, and I usually do this with my finger. This isn't quite my shade anymore, but I just kind of refuse to go any lighter. I'm not even gonna lie. And I just massage this in with my, thank you. My morning makeup routine is about 6 minutes. And my morning skincare routine is about 10 minutes. 20 if I throw in a mask, but I try to be smart about that. You know, in the morning, if I know I want to do a mask this day, then I will wash my face and I will put on my mask and I will go get the girls lunch together. You still see a bit of hyperpigmentation. My goal isn't to hide them. My goal is just to bring life back into my skin and maintaining the glow that I work really hard for. Okay, then my concealer, where is she? Concealer from Victoria Beckham Beauty. This is the concealer pen, which I like a whole lot. I've been liking this a lot. Like, I felt a little bit mid about it, but then the more I used it, no, at first I loved it, and then I was like, mid. And then I was like, no, I was right the first time. This is truly like just a refresh to the under eye for an everyday mom just needs to get going and get stuff done. And then for a little color, I'm gonna open my new one. This is the Chanel The Beige Water Fresh Blush, and I use shade Warm Pink. So the way I like to use this is I put a pump right here on my hand. Okay, 2 pumps. So you have to break the beads up, and then I just smoosh it onto my cheeks, and then I smoosh some of that on my forehead, the way you would use a bronzer. Because the trick is in the name, right? The name of it is key, Warm Pink. So on me, because I have a neutral undertone, it doesn't really look like a blush. It just gives my skin like this. I don't know, that's the scientific term. But I really like it. And the formula too, that water, burst of water and freshness, it stays. Like this, it stays throughout the entire day. It doesn't dry down any differently. This isn't a camera ready makeup look. I have no idea how this is looking on camera right now. That's why I'm making sure I'm facing my window and looking in my mirror, because this is for real life. The next thing that I like to do, just for a little razzle dazzle, I take a little bit of this Westman Atelier super loaded tinted highlight. I shift between shades. This one is Coated Peach. I usually use one of the pinky ones, I think Coated Rose, something like that. And I just tap this on for a little extra glow. And then I'm gonna brush my brows really quickly. I'm gonna use Surratt Brow Pomade, since we just laminated them. Then for a little razzle dazzle on the eyes, I have from Charlotte Tilbury, this is the Eyes to Mesmerize in Pillow Talk. I'm not sure if this is still available or discontinued, but I'm gonna go with it. Just gonna wipe off that crease. And then we're just gonna put that on with my finger. Just to have a little something. Okay, and then mascara. My brown mascaras are all out. That's part of what I'm picking up today on my errands, because we cannot have that. So I'm gonna do this Prada, which is a very it's lengthening, but it's not as I'm gonna scrape the bottom of my brow. I can't. And I usually just leave it like this. I don't do bottom lashes. Just, yeah. This is good. So for lip, I don't know what lip I'm gonna do, but let's do our hair, because you know the hair will be in the lipstick and just all kind of drama. So let me do my hair really quick. Okay, I have no idea how the back looks, but that's not my business. Okay, hair is done and I got dressed for the day. Last 2 final touches, I'm going to just brighten up my inner corner a little bit with my concealer pencil. This one is from Lisa Eldridge. Just a little bit, just a little bit. I feel like there is a little bit of sunscreen and stuff in my brows. So I'm going to take the MAC Shape in Shade Brow Tint. And there's an end that has powder in it and it's in the cap. So I'm just going to dust this over my brows just to kind of knock back some of that gray that I'm seeing. I didn't do too much tweezing after I laminated my brows because I do have to grow them back in again. So yeah, I think that looks better. And lip, I want to do from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Lip Blur and this is Ruby Blur. I like, because I'm wearing a blue dress, I really like this red when I'm wearing blue, because she's a blue based red. All right, and that's it. This is my everyday morning skincare routine and my everyday makeup routine. I feel like we had a few segue moments, but without filming, overall, this doesn't really take up too much of my day because it is tried and true products. I know exactly how I want to use them, exactly how to layer them. If you do need help with maybe developing your morning skincare routine and your everyday makeup kit, then feel free to check out my website where you can book a one-on-one consultation and customized kit from me. That is a big thing that I've been doing with my clients. Or if you just want to hang out with me here a little bit more, I do have some other makeup tutorials that you can check out right here. And if you haven't already, I feel like you should hit subscribe. I feel like you should turn on the notification bell, and I feel like you should also like and comment and share this video, okay, as we are working and growing on this platform. Because you know I came from the vertical space, right? I came from the verticals. So we're now we're now expanding in our horizontal format world. So thank you so much for your support so far. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next video. And as always, I hope this helps. Bye.